They've been here for years. Oh, yeah. The deep, deep pass to my guy, Wesley Stokes for the TD, bringing Madison ever so close as it was a battle the other day, guys. Friday night's game got canceled, you know what I'm saying? And they reconvened Saturday morning. And, man, guess what? These boys from Madison was feeling themselves. They in the building and they feeling themselves. Wow, yeah, they feeling themselves as Madison was down the night before, guys, 24-7, when the lightning and thunder started to happen, and they decided to continue the game on for next week. What happens after that? That's a strip. That's a strip. Madison ball. Madison ball this way. Working with the new teleprompter, y'all, so you see me going this way. I'm trying to get a feel for it, right? But it went down, guys. At the end of the day, the Madison Warhawks, look at number 7. There he goes. Oh, no, going to be hit hard. Is that young Tuck? Is that young Jaleel Tucker, the freshman? You know what I'm saying? Out there, man, getting busy. Yo, guys, great game. You know what I mean? Great fans, great support by coming out, showing up again. Shout out to the coaches out there at Madison. You know what I mean? They always showing your boy Reed Dudley love. Shout out to the coaches out there at St. Augustine. Always showing love, man. Both these two teams, hard-fought teams. Shout out to Walter Pongi. That's my guy out there, too. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted, right? We have YSC team members all over the field, guys. But at the end of the day, who would prevail? A lot of turnovers, a whole lot of turnovers, and that's what allowed Madison to get back into this game. At the end of this game, guys, as you guys will see at the PPR Raw, Keenan Christian finishes this bad boy with a sprinting run, going to give Madison the 27-24 lead as the Madison Warhawks pull off the comeback victory. That's my boy Keenan. USC. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, he's going to USC, going to join my boy Max Williams, JT Daniels. It's going to be a big old party up there. Your boy Reed Dudley will be up at USC watching these guys for the next couple years, hopefully getting some in-depth interviews with former YSC all-team members, guys. We appreciate you guys right now. We're getting ready to go to our first commercial break of the day, guys, and then we're going to bring you guys back. Look at Stokes. Look at Stokes. He's stoked. You know what I'm saying? Then we're going to bring you guys a little bit more of what's going on in high school football across the country as we had two of the top teams in the country face off. Southern California, right here, it went down. We'll talk about that next, guys. See you soon. We'll be back after this.
Golf is just a hook, but it's all about the message. We got to save our kids.
We have had our 13th annual golf event today. It was an amazing experience, great energy. We had an amazing turnout.
It's an awesome event. It's all about the kids, man. It's all about the youth.
We're here live with all-time NFL great Kwame Lassiter, man. How you doing today, bro?
Great, man. Giga what? Giga who?
Giga Raise,
okay,
man. We're just competitive fundraising for kids. We're trying to get more teams involved in the fundraising so that they can get their kids out of town, more jerseys.
I like when they're competitive. I like when it's for a cause.
Get on the green.
We're shooting well. We got a birdie and an eagle, so we're shooting well. Once I warm up, I think it'll be all right.
You should have saw that driver.
We did. We got it on camera.
Yeah, baby.
We're winning because we're here. We're serving the cause.
Just like that.
Hey, ain't nothing to it but to do it.
With Giga Raise, we're giving people the opportunity, even if you don't have a team, but you want to fundraise to have a team, you guys can start building that team now. And you never know, you have fundraising MVPs now.
Youth sports needs to be accessible to all kids because they need an outlet.
You can learn so many life situations through athletics, you know. They talk about, winning all the time, but you got to learn how to be a good loser. And there's a lot of things in life that, it's tough. You feel like you're losing. You got to figure out a way to get through it, and that's a big part of it. And that's where different sport activities is a good way to bring kids out.
Keep them out of trouble, keep them busy.
Keeps them focused.
Keep them responsible.
Keeps them physically fit.
Kept me out a lot of different circumstances, and I'm grateful for that.
I think sports has a big impact on showing kids that there is something besides drugs.
Be a way you can ease your mind off of the negative stuff that's at home, or you also meet longtime friends playing sports too. I know I met my best friend playing football, 4th grade.
All great, healthy societies. The elders understand they have a responsibility, whether they're fathers or football players, to help inspire the next generation to believe in themselves, to have big visions, to make a difference not only for themselves but for their communities.
JD was the catalyst to get me going, and honestly, in all the years I've been doing this stuff, because I've worked with pros my whole life, adult life, working with these kids it's just changed my life. I mean, and the older I get, the more I realize how important it is what we're doing, and it's impacting lives in a big way.
You don't ever let money get in the way.
It's very important when you get to where you want to get in life, come back and reach back, pull somebody along with you.
Anytime that we can extend just for a solid event and come out here and it gives back to the kids for the opportunity, we're all willing to do it, man.
It's for kids that need help. Can't do any better than this.
Don't forget to go sign up at gigaraise.com and go sign your team up for competitive fundraising, guys. Hey, travel the world with your team. Game time, man. Giga what? Giga who? Giga Raise. Oh! Yo, what's going on, y'all? It went down in SoCal this weekend, as you can see behind me. Young Chris Street, what's going on with it, young man? He was out there doing his thing, but the big story, shout out Bryce Young, shout out Optimus Prime, Darian Green Warren, you know what I mean? Shout out Ware Hudson, the brothers, you know what I mean? Shout out to all them guys out there, man. YSC, Brew McCoy, YSC all team members, man, since these guys were young Davies, you know what I'm saying, young Davis, you know what I mean? Those guys out there just putting it in. Now they're starting to get in that work. You know, there's a young quarterback that's going to be coming up in modern day by the name of Toby Schmidt. Remember that name. A great athlete. The kid can play multiple sports, and he's just one of the finest young men that I've met, but I think he's going to be taking the reins when Bryce leaves. Right now, guys, we're talking about the topic is DJ Ukulele, who is the quarterback for St. John Bosco. But right now in the 11th grade, he's already known as the #1 rated quarterback in the country. 6'5", 240 pounds. DJ is, there he is right there. That's my guy. He is everything that a coach could want in a quarterback. A good-hearted kid. He has good intangibles. He understands the game, very well-rounded, and he's been like this for a while. DJ this past weekend, guys, went ham on their cross-town rivals, modern day, as St. John Bosco goes in. You guys see these hype videos, man. Shout out Under the Radar. As Bosco went in with a 41-18 win. Now, if you guys don't remember, a couple weeks ago, this modern day team took IMG to the brink and beat them in a very, very close game. Now, to check these guys out right now and to see where they're at, and to see that Bosco has risen their level and beat a top-tier team, 41-18, it just goes to show you how really talented of a player DJ Ukulele is. I know you guys hear me. We're going to talk about him a lot for the next couple years. He will definitely be a fixture on the Youth Sports Center and has been a fixture on the Youth Sports Center since he was 12 years old. 5 touchdowns, guys, 286 yards. This monster of a human being went out and just did his thing. Touchdown after touchdown. When it comes to short yardage or picking up some extra yards, when you're 6'5" and 240, all you got to do is lean on your offensive line just a little bit. Look at, and you're gonna lean forward, right? And so DJ, there was some really good offensive line play from what I seen earlier. I seen the right tackles completely obliterate the defensive end, opening up a play for DJ to kind of crease through the middle for about 10, 15 yards, and that pretty much did it for that game. You know, and they dominated on the line, they dominated up front, and DJ totally took over and dominated that game, guys, and that's what that's about. Right now, guys, we're going to let these highlights continue to play behind us, but guys, Giga what? Giga who? Giga Raise, guys. We are putting on a tournament right now, a tournament blitz for the next 30 days. There will be teams making and winning $500, guys, for the next couple of days. That's right, $500, guys, for the next 30 days. If you have your team signed up for Giga Raise, you guys can donate to your team every day and try to qualify. Now, we've had teams already qualify. Heisman City got a qualification. You know what I'm saying? And right now, it looks like the Unicorns out of Coronado are getting ready to qualify tonight, guys, with the lead right now at about $75 and 2 donators. The Unicorns are looking like they're going to pull in within the next couple minutes here. They're going to pull in their $500. Guys, we will be raising money, like I said, for youth organizations across the country like this for the next 30 days. Will your team qualify and be one of those $500 winners and qualify for our competition to play for $10,000? We're getting ready to go to commercial break, guys. Right now, this is your boy Reed Dudley at the Youth Sports Center. Greatness allowed. And we do have some breaking news information, guys, that I will break for you towards the end of the segment, guys. It is big. It has a lot to do with youth sports and some huge implication, guys. And I like to shout out my man AG, man, for just being a good center point, a good person, and letting the young brother always know, man, keep your head up, man. You know, don't worry, man. We're going to keep this grinding out, man, and start to open up the doors so we can start working with more people across the country. That's what this is for. That's what we do, guys. Your boy Reed Dudley, Youth Sports Center. Greatness allowed. Shout out AG Productions and Giga What, Giga Who, GigaRaise.com. We'll be back, guys, after this break. We'll be talking about Nico Manning out of Arizona.
Who y'all think y'all ahead of? Not us? We running, boy.
The best you could be this weekend, then congratulations to you. Now we can still get better. If you were not the best you could be, then go home and work. Come back and prove people wrong.
You have to go hard in the camp, but once it's over, right, you just feel so satisfied with yourself. You put so much time, energy, and effort into it. You look back on the experiences and it's nothing but positive events.
I got many things out of this camp. I mostly learned that if you don't have the heart, you won't make it.
I got my first backboard block, if that's something. I just love playing here, getting like my teammates involved, all my assists, scoring. It was just a great experience.
It feels amazing. You walk around, you feel like a superstar.
This camp has really like pumped me up for my high school season, my last senior season, everything. So I'm really hoping I can bring that energy and just like pump my guys up to take some dubs.
Just be mentally tough, be motivated, come back next year and put on a show. Everybody got it? I'm gonna miss you guys. I thank you. You are dismissed. Good job.
Yo, and we're back, you guys. That is my guy out of Arizona, out of Pinnacle High School right now, and they're naming him, they're rating him the #1 point guard in the country right now. Nico Manning, yes. The fiery redhead out of Arizona has been letting it be known who he is as they play Bella Vista right there. Bella Vista gave him everything that they can handle. Bella Vista actually pulled out the dub in this game, I believe 67-61. Nico Manning took these guys to halftime, though. I mean, took these guys to overtime, and I've been just watching him grow over the past couple years. Watch him out there play with Spencer Rattler, who last year was the #1 rated quarterback in the country, and now you could just start to see the growth in Nico Manning. He is a complete dog. He's getting it done on both ends of the court, playing against top-tier competition. He's getting his teammates the ball. He's working them into the system. I mean, he is definitely set to probably looks like he's on his way to try to take. That's him right there, way downtown. Bang, bang. You know what I mean? Looks like he's ready to take Pinnacle to the championship. Nico Manning, a complete beast. There, way downtown. Nico Manning again. Bang, bang. There he is. That's it. There he is. He's heating up. You know what I'm saying? Nico Manning, a straight dog out of Arizona, guys. I know you guys are into the Slam Magazine. Slam Magazine has already done a cover on Nico. Arizona Finest continues to cover Nico. And my guys right here, ballislife.com. They continue to cover Nico and put great stories out about this kid. I think he has a tremendous future, tremendous upside. Wherever he goes, you know, wherever he's going to choose to pick up and play his extracurricular basketball at, you know, on the next level. I think Nico has the ability because he understands the game. There he is. He's getting up, Nico. Getting up. Don't dunk on me, Nico. You know what I'm saying? He's getting up right there, man, getting his hops ready, you know, getting the ball out right there to other teammates and just making other people better. And I think that's one of the best parts of Nico's game is that he makes other people better. That's just – in basketball, as a point guard, that's what you want in your point guard. You want a consistent shooter, a guy who shoots at a high clip, which Nico does, but you want a guy who gets that ball around to other players and make sure he can get them hot, guys. That's part of the game. We are getting ready, guys, to hit you guys with another commercial. We're going to hit it here. Ooh, as Nico, all in the middle with him. We're going to hit you guys with another break right now. We're going to another break, and then we're going to talk about a little bit of SD football and that game of the week that happened here last week. We're going to bring up our little game of the week. Thursday, we'll be talking about our big game of the week. What was our big game of the week here in San Diego, which was the Tierra Santa Cougars versus Los Toros. We'll have a lot on that, guys. We have interviews from both sides and everything. I'm going to let the kids going to go ahead and explain it themselves. And it was just a tremendous weekend in San Diego football this weekend. It was wet. It was wild. A lot of the high school games got canceled, but a lot of the youth games got played, guys. So pretty soon after this commercial break, we're going to talk about Bonita, which came into the game ranked #2 as they played against my #1 ranked knockout boys. Shout out my guys out there doing their thing at Los Toros. You know, it's time. And these guys are ranked, knockout boys are ranked #1 in the state right now, #1 in the city of San Diego, and number 15th in the nation. And I got a little bit of something that I'm gonna be putting together. Like I said, I'll drop that next segment. We'll break that news next segment, guys. We'll be right back with you, man. This is the U Sports Center Greatness Allowed. Your boy Reed Dudley.
For the ones that don't want, that's getting, bullied. That's the main goal. And the second pledge is the ball sober 365 for all our athletes not to drink or smoke, underage drinking, underage smoking.
The event is really good for our community. We live really close to to Lincoln, so we know the stuff that goes on around here, and I think it's really positive for the kids to hear some positive role models that used to live here.
Norman Powell grew up in Southeast San Diego. Norman Powell is part of this event, and he's been part of the, the last 10 years. he comes home. You know, he's due back in mini camp in Toronto the next couple of days, but he makes sure he's here.
It's a good feeling to know that these kids look up to me. You know, that can be a positive role model, especially coming from the community. Just that shining light that, you know, anything's possible and that you can make it, you know, with the right focus, the right mindset, and the right determination.
You know, a lot of these kids, they have a lot of people that care about them and get people to come talk to them. Just can pretty much reiterate what they've been trying to teach them. And a lot of times they're lucky to have NBA guys like Norman Powell come back to his hometown community, you know, bring me along, you know, to speak to them. Said it'd be great to see if we could help, you know, if we help 5 or 6 of those kids to 10 of those kids, you know, get through to them today, to figure it out, or just see, you know, how important certain things are, and take advantage of their opportunity, their resources. Said it'd be a great, you know, great thing for this community.
The more opportunity you get, the harder you got to work, you know, and that's something that I always convey to the kids. You know, it's not going to be hard. You got to have the right focus. You got to have the right mindset. You know, my motto is understand the grind, and my 3 words that I live by is hard work, dedication, and commitment. You know, you stick to those 3 words, the good things are going to happen for you, and the opportunities are going to come. You know, you just got to be a positive person, have a positive mindset, and have a positive work output.
Hey, can we get out of this again?
Y'all gotta say it to the ref, bro.
Hey, we need to let again.
The dude who in control.
Hey, Lord, you got to in there.
Yo, what's going on, man? You know your boy Reed Dudley, man, got to get his dang coffee in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep charged up around here, man. What you're seeing behind me right now is them knockout boys versus the Pirates of the Caribbean. I like to call them, man, Bonita, man. And shouts out to Bonita organization, coaching staff, and their players. They did a great job of handling the game this weekend. Everybody had a good time. People were taking pictures with kids. I seen superstar kids kissing babies and taking pictures out there. It was Instagram. It was a gram fest. You know what I mean? Everybody was being really supportive. I seen Bonita people hugging and showing love to Los Toros kids, and I seen Los Toros kids asking their moms and dads, "Hey, let me go. Come on, I gotta go say hi to my friend who plays on Bonita and go shake his hand and show him some love." The kids will show us the way, guys. You know what I mean? To them doing big things. You know what I mean, in life. There they go right there. They was out there getting off right there, man. Los Toros jumped ahead really early. Bonita on their first drive got stopped by that Los Toros knockout boy defense. And then the knockout boys gave the ball to the bus on the second play of the game, and he went up the sideline, guys, for Los Toros for about a 60-yard touchdown. Hey, man, he got completely busy, man. It was bus time. You know what I mean? I don't think this one yet. Is this one yet? Is this the bus yet? There he goes. No, that's beast mode right there. That was beast mode. I think this one's a little bit ahead right here. But the bus did his thing. Bus Abrams, who just as dominant right now. I like to see him pick it up. Bus, I know you can be better, bruh. Bus, I know you can be better. But Bus is just scratching the surface with his talent right now. I talked to his mom this weekend, and she just said he's just scratching the surface. So I'm thinking that the Bus has opportunity, man, to really take this to the next level, man. I appreciate that. Demarion Williams for Bonita. Oh, man, he displayed a lot of great wide receiver play. Demarion displayed a lot of great wide receiver play as he took things from he went 0 to 100 real quick, breaking down the sideline for about a 65-yard run himself after he caught the pass, and he just took off. And he lost another one. And I want to say to Demarion, hey, man, you know, when you drop a pass like that, young man, you know, knock it out of your head real quick. You're going to catch a lot of touchdowns in your career. You're going to have a lot of big plays in your career. That doesn't make you or break you right then and there. Continue to strive on. I want to give props to the Bonita coaching staff because I I didn't know that they were going to come that ready, and they came that ready. As you guys can see, it was a rainy game. You know, it was muddy conditions out there. Los Toros dominated the game on the ground. And if you go back and watch the tape, you'll go back and see that Los Toros dominated the game on the ground, but it wasn't just the ground and pound game from Courtney Thompson and to Cameron Joy Thompson to Bus Abrams. It was their offensive line. And shout outs to the Knockout Boys offensive line who played a knockout, drag-out game. As you can see, guys going to their back. It's Pancake City. It's Pancake City. That's Big Watkins out there, number 21. Who wears number 21 playing center? That's how you know he's a factor out there. Big Pancake all day, syrup going out of the IHOP. Shout out to IHOP. Rubio out there, my guy, you know, doing his thing. Maniac Richardson was out there doing his thing, you know, holding it down with the defense. Hey, Day was out there doing his thing. And you know Grizzy Grant got busy out there. Hurricane Fuga, man, those guys got really busy. Young Duncan, you know, was out there getting busy. You know, my boy Laufi. You know what I'm saying? The Laufis was out there getting busy. You know what I mean? It's about teamwork, and that's what the Knockout Boys exerted. You know what I mean? By putting that teamwork out there. So once again, I'd like to shout out these players of the game. Was Cameron Thompson, Bus Abrams, and Courtney Thompson, a.k.a. Bye-Bye, #Bye-Bye, a.k.a. Nino, took one down the sideline for about a 75-yard punt return. They should have never kicked it to the Nino, to the Bambino, and he took it off, man. It was bye-bye. It was that, and that ended the game as it was about a 12-8 game from halftime all the way till about the end of the third quarter, beginning of the fourth quarter, when #Bye-Bye took off down the sideline. Courtney Thompson just really got busy, man, and you know, that guy, he's primed and ready for the main stage. You know, he's a big-time player, and he makes big plays in big games. Reminds me a lot of a young Tyreek Hill. I just feel like the kid just understands the game right now and understands moments. And when the big moment came for Courtney Thompson, he made it happen. He's also the kid that made that big tackle on Big Sola, the Samoan Spike. You know what I mean? He made that big hit on him, you know, that caused that fumble that got the turnover for Los Toros. So he's made a couple big plays that have kept the Knockout Boys and reigning as the #1 team in 9U football here in San Diego County. Also, guys, I told you guys it's going to be breaking news coming through right now as the U Sports Center. That's right, the U Sports Center right now is in talks with Generation Next. That's right, guys. The U Sports Center is in talks with Generation Next, guys, and we are looking forward to moving forward with Generation Next into infinity and beyond, as we are going to be trying to bring the best possible coverage in youth sports that we could possibly provide, guys. This weekend's game of the week will not be here in San Diego. No, that's not. It will not be in San Diego. This week's game of the week, guys, will be in IE or is it OC? I believe it's in OC. It's in OC. The OC Buckeyes will be going against the IE Ducks. Shout out to Les Fafita out there, who's been doing it for OC for a while, you know, holding down the reins. And shout outs to my guy Keefe, who has started off as just a regular youth football coach, has now turned into one of the biggest names in football in the country, whether you like it or not. Those are facts. Shout outs, Keefe. Keep them ducks chucking, or as y'all like to say, quack, quack, quacking. We'll be right back, guys. You know what I'm saying? As we're going to get up out of here, go to our next commercial break, and we will be previewing the IE Ducks versus OC Buckeyes coming up on Thursday, guys. You know, so check those guys out. Hopefully, man, Keefe, I got to get you down here on the show, man. Quack, 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 quack. We're up out of here, guys. We'll be back, man, for our next segment where we're going to talk about Giga what? Giga who? Giga Rays sponsor the Unicorns. We'll be back, guys.
What do you love the most about playing basketball?
I just love it. I just love basketball.
I live in Hawaii on Oahu.
this is the real time, like this is the best of the best. I just wanted to like come out here and just do me and learn.
There's different values of basketball skills from around the country. California plays a certain level. East Coast basketball is kind of quick. There's different levels of basketball up north. Some girls slow down basketball, so you want to be able to change your environment and you be able to play against other girls at different type of competition.
I'm hoping to play in college, yeah. The coaches here, like, they are honest with you. They tell you what you need to do so you can get better. It really prepares you for, like, what's next to come.
I coach basketball. I enjoy basketball. I give back to basketball.
The next level is like working hard, play hard every day, and no matter what, don't stop playing.
You guys all look great. Thank you guys for coming out to the 15th anniversary of the Phenom Basketball Camp. Can you guys get hyped up one time? The West Squad.
Yo, 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 we are back. Ooh, we turn up. What y'all are seeing behind me are the jerseys designed by young Austin out of Coronado. Shout out to Austin. She does her thing right now as her and her young ladies are trying to put together the unicorns out of Coronado. Right now, the unicorns are in first place in the Giga Raise fundraising competition. They are looking to win their first $500 right now and qualify for that big $10,000 payday. So shout outs to the unicorns. As you guys can see, the jerseys are real nice up here. You know what I'm saying? Let me go try to see where I can put my finger at. Boo, 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 boo. That right there says Youth Sports Center on them, and bow, bow, bow. That right there says Giga Raise. Right there, bow. You got the Giga Raise right there, the big zeros, because we ain't got no sense over here, man. You know what I'm saying? We're having a good time supporting the kids, showing them love, guys. It is all about fundraising for your teams. If you guys are not fundraising for your teams, what are you doing? Brand new organization out of Coronado, first graders through fifth graders. The girls out of Coronado. It's at Coronado High School, guys, on Sundays from 2 to 3 p.m. It is a free basketball clinic that the unicorns are putting on. The unicorns are in the house. Look at the unicorns. The unicorns are in the house. Reed Dudley's a unicorn, baby. You know, we're in the house, man. The unicorns are making it pop. They're going to be doing some big things. Look towards next spring for the unicorns to be putting on big-time tournaments, bringing girls all together from all across the country to help make this thing happen. Shout-outs to my guy, Marlon Wells, who I know is definitely going to be trying to get some girls to come down to play in this tournament and make this thing happen, as we will be working together. Also, shout out to Marlon Wells, excuse me. I will be announcing the cream of the county. That's right, your boy Reed Dudley going to be announcing the cream of the county. The top basketball players in San Diego will be meeting, and it'll be going down. And I'll be on the mic, man, like and one, like, don't get shook, you know. So it's game time, man. Shout outs. If you guys want to get more information on the unicorns, guys, please go to the unicorns basketball, girls basketball page on Facebook. Go ahead and join, like it, and share it. Get that stuff out there. Get that information going for those girls. It's very important. They have 14 girls, guys, show up their first week last Sunday at Coronado High School. Let's see if we can make that 26. Let's see if we can pull out a little bit more kids out there so those girls can get their basketball team going. It's going to be some big things. Next up, guys, on my last segment coming up here real quick, we're going to be talking about our Coach of the Week, our coach that's nominated right now. He's getting our Coach of the Week award right now, going through some things. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to bring that up. But thank you. Shout-outs to Austin and our unicorns. Austin, y'all keep on riding now. The unicorns are on their way. Watch out, guys. The unicorns, they're ready. You know what I mean? They're doing their thing. Hey, support the kids. That's what this is all about. Sign your teams up for gigaraise.com. Sign them up for competitive sports fundraising. We'll be giving away $500 a day for the next 30 days. It's that serious. Your kids are that important, and their sports mean the world to us. Thank you, guys. We'll be right back with our next and final segment of the day, Coach of the Week. Back, I believe, folks. Oh, they popped it back in. Oh, they popped it back in. Oh, it's some real medics down there for TC. Hey, shout out to TC coaching staff out there. Who popped that back in? Ask him who popped it back in. Dang it. What a great job. That boy's ready to play again. Flag on the play. False start on the LT Bulls. False start. Big time, guys. In there on another tackle. That Galloway kid, you're going to hear his name multiple times. And now. Tremere Moore. Tremere Moore is going to try to get that. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Tremere Moore is in the backfield. The quarterback. What a good play. What a good play. Number 31. He's down the sideline. He could. Oh, touchdown. Tierra Santa. The Cougars with a touchdown. No, there's a flag on the play. Way away from the ball. What? Are we going to get a replay on that real quick? And we're going to try to see where we can find where the flag was on that play. What a great play by Tierra Santa Cougars. Wow. It's waved off. They wave it off. Turn up. Touchdown Cougars. It's in there. Cameron Landros on the reception, and the quarterback is number 4. Tyson Line. Wow. Tyson Line. Line drive. Bada bing. Bada boom. Ooh, we got room. Touchdown. What a play. Big players make big plays in big games. Tierra Santa on the board. Line throws it again. Oh, he reaches. He gets it with the reach. 8-7. Oh, our game of the week, YSC main event was so turned up this past weekend, man. As we went all the way to Sarah High School. Wow, the Conquistadors. You know what I'm saying? We was out there with the Conquistadors at Sarah High School, but we were out there for the Tierra Santa Cougars versus the Los Toros Bulls 12U. I know you guys hear me talk about Los Toros a lot. That's because they have 5 teams ranked in the top 5 all across San Diego County. If you can count their flag team, they have 6 of the top teams in San Diego playing every weekend. That is old school slobber knocker San Diego football. That's how we like to call it. These guys out here for Lindaris, who you guys just seen during the commercial break, hit down the sideline. Lindaris was showing all that speed. He was out there getting off. Jaden Daly and the QB Line. Oh man, that kid Line, the quarterback for Tierra Santa, oh man, he's going to be something else. And Jaden Daly, man, I can't even speak enough about him. I've been calling him an all-star since he was a fifth grade playing with sixth graders. Jaden Daly is just an anomaly. Um, and he showed off his great speed. But Sweet Feet and EJ Booby Forney with Ezel Buchanan just was a little bit too much to handle. Young Bear Robinson on defense was smacking out there. You know what I mean? And White was out there smacking as usual. You know what I mean? My boy Humble Falave was out there getting it in. It was just and Josiah Heineman who they put back in there as a fullback position, and Los Toros' offensive scheme with Josiah Heineman at the fullback position has just opened up. He is a big power back, like an old school Craig Hayward type running back who is physical at the line, and having that kid block for your lead runner, EJ Booby Forney. He earned that name Booby this weekend and got his YSC all team member status this weekend as he had over 200 yards and 4 touchdowns. That was the only difference in this game, folks. Tierra Santa could not stop EJ Booby Forney. And this is the set I'm talking about right here. As you can see, Heineman right there. That's Sweet Feet in motion. That's Sweet Feet in motion right there. Little brother on brother crime as Copeland made that tackle right there. It is a very dangerous set when you got Heineman who's right there in front of Forney, and he makes the first contact with the first linebacker that comes through, and Forney can dictate which hole he's going to go through after that because they're giant-sized holes. Shout-outs to both offensive lines for both these teams. Look at it. There's Lindaris. He is to the outside. Look, I don't think they thought he had that much speed. Sweet Feet, catch him. They can't. Touchdown. That's how that went down right there, guys. It was a great game. They battled it out. Both teams were battle-tested. Sweet Feet at the end of the day had the last words in his last interview. We will show you those interviews, guys, on Thursday, or if you guys are part of the U Sports or Grid News information, you guys will see those there. We're getting ready to get into our last segment, guys, right now, as we're going to be talking about our Coach of the Week. He's also pretty much our organization leader of the week. A young man by the name of Tashawn Johnson. There you go. Big smile, Mississippi, they call him. You know what I mean? Because the guy's always out here. He's always so happy. I'm going to duck down right now. Y'all get a good shot at Mississippi. Holding his 2 WestCon titles right there from Pop Warner. He's been doing his thing in Pop Warner for a long time. But I heard some whack rumor that I want to knock down right now, as we heard that they are accusing this young man of saying that he has an earpiece in his 10-year-old quarterback's helmet. And as far as everybody knows, as far as San Diego goes, Pop Warner has been struggling for some years now, just trying to keep teams together in San Diego. Well, this young man has not been struggling, okay? Tashawn Johnson, our Coach of the Week, organizer of the week, has cheerleaders that won first place this weekend. I believe it was 2 teams at San Carlos Patriots that won first place this weekend at a cheer competition. He has also brought out his Challenger Special Needs Unit. You know what I'm saying? That's right. The Challenger Special Needs Unit, and they have challenged teams all across San Diego to get your own Challenger Special Teams Unit, where they're playing flag football with kids with special needs who most likely would not be able to play who wouldn't be able to play tackle football normally at all. They're giving kids an opportunity to live their dreams out and play against some of their favorite players in San Diego and have fun. So much that NBC did a story on this guy last week. And from what I hear, there's going to be there's some people who are questioning his integrity. You know what I mean? But let me tell you straight up and down. Never question this man's integrity. Never question of how he builds his team up. Right now, I don't think everybody knows this, but when everybody was fighting for that cleanups California football and pretty much try to change the rules of California football as far as tackling was concerned, and them trying to change the rules, Tashawn actually went and found and grabbed one of his good friends, Mr. Bobby Hosea. Shout out to Mr. Bobby Hosea, the tackling guru, who came down and spoke on many radio stations and talked multiple times to multiple people about not banning youth football and just changing the way you tackle and the way you scheme and the way things go down. So, for those who are questioning this young man right here behind me and what he does for the Pop Warner League, I'm gonna tell you right now, straight up, Pop Warner, you would be null and void in San Diego if it wasn't for a young man like this who had the dream just to keep his Pop Warner team growing. He still has over 300 kids a part of his program. That's flag, cheer, and tackle. Now, when in a time where people are saying football is having a hard time getting numbers, this man isn't having a hard time getting numbers. To say that his players are doing things, and trying to get them called out for certain things and saying that they're not taught the right way. I know for sure because I was at the meetings that this kid's are trained properly as far as the tackling is concerned and things like that. So when you're talking about integrity in Pop Warner football in San Diego, you probably want to start with this young man instead of trying to question him. So Pop Warner, if you guys get a chance to listen to this at all, one of the first things you probably want to do is seek this young man out for information, find out how he can help try to rebuild your Pop Warner League here in San Diego, or else you probably will be missing out on meeting and getting to know a good man who will do anything for his friends. Definitely your boy Reed Dudley. Been in situations where his integrity with me was, yo, bro, this is what I got for you. This is how I can help you. And this is what he did, and he made things happen. So, no need to question people like this, guys. Give them the tools that they need. Give them the people that they need. Surround them around surround other good people around them, and watch them flourish to the top. Deshaun Johnson, his cheerleaders, his challenger team, and his tackling team, and his whole organization of San Carlos. Malia Stanley to um, Miss Johnson, Ebony Johnson. Um, they do a great job out there doing everything that they can to try to help these boys. And I just think there needs to be a little bit more support and a little less hate. Right now, this is my coach and organizer of the week, guys. We're going to be up out of here. This is the Youth Sports Center Greatness Loud. Shout out to AG Sport Video Production. Shout out to Gigawatt, Gigawho, GigaRaise.com. Sign your teams up for competitive sports fundraising. 30-day blitz, $500 every day going to the winning team who raises the most money. Find out how your teams get signed up. I talked to a couple coaches at the end of last week. We're going to be getting you guys signed up this week. Thank you guys for your information. If you guys want to contact me, hit me up on Facebook Messenger, and let's get this information out. It's all about the kids. It's all about showing love, and how are we going to support and help each other. Another big game this week for you guys to go check out. The 10ULT Bulls will be playing against the Steel Canyon Cougars at Los Toros, guys. Another big game will be the LT14U. Like I told you, you got a team in every division. LT14U will be playing against Westview. Westview, who will be trying to hold it down. This is for big-time playoff implications in the SDYFC football. This is your boy Reed Dudley. Shout out all the sports media companies out there doing everything that you guys can. The U Sports Center is willing to work with you guys. Don't forget to always contact your boy or join the U Sports Center Grid News and Information Group to find out more information about sports across the country. Thank you guys once again. This is your boy Reed Dudley. Ysc The Show. Deion Sanders, number 21. And we're out.
Thank you.